In this video, we'll discuss how to transcribe YouTube videos with OpenAI's Whisper using Python code. If you'd prefer to use a low-code version of this solution, feel free to click the link above that will show you how to get started transcribing with Whisper without using any Python code. Let's dive in. So we're going to start off by jumping inside of Shipyard here and clicking on the Python code vessel. So that's going to create a vessel for us inside of the fleet builder here. I'm going to pull that up and name my vessel download audio from YouTube. And then I can name this file download audio.py. Doesn't matter what you name that. The only time file to run matters if you upload your own file. So you upload a zip folder and tell us what file to run inside of the zip folder, or if you bring your file in from GitHub. So otherwise we can name it whatever we want to, since we're going to write the code inside of the Shipyard UI. So doing that, I'm going to copy and paste that code in here. So there we go. If you want to copy and paste the code along with us and make some small edits on your side, feel free to click on the See Examples here and go to OpenAI Workflows, and you'll be able to find this exact fleet that I'm currently building, and you'll just be able to make those copies and paste that as you see fit. So working through this code real quick, so we import our packages. We're telling it what YouTube video to download. We're going to change that and grab this Building Your First Project from our Getting Started series. Paste that in there. Doing the download here, getting only the audio, and then we're naming it youtube.webm. So that's what we need to grab for our next vessel. So that's going to download the audio from YouTube, so that vessel is good to go. But I also need to download my Python packages. So OS is a system package, so we don't have to download that inside of Shipyard, but we do need to get PyTube here. Okay, so now this one looks good to go. So now I can go back here to add vessel, add another Python vessel. So now we can do our OpenAI Whisper vessel here. So we're going to do transcribe audio from YouTube video. Okay, and I'm just going to name this transcribe.py. And again, I'm just going to copy and paste this code in. Okay, so we're importing our Whisper package from OpenAI. We're going to load the model. We're using the base model here. You can use, they have a medium and a large base model. If you look at their documentation, I think they're called something a little bit different, but they can be a little bit more accurate, but obviously it wastes a little bit more time as well. So we're just going to use the base one for this. YouTube.webm, that's the name of the file we gave it on that first vessel, so that's good to stay. And then we're going to open this transcription _webm.txt file, and then we're going to write the results in there as text. Okay, so this looks like it's good to go. So now I need to go down here to Python packages and install the Whisper package. So we're going to use that using their git here. Copy and paste that in. And then according to their documentation, we also need the system package ffmpeg. There we go. So now we can go ahead. So now we're going to have, we're going to download our audio from YouTube in that first vessel. We're going to transcribe it with the second vessel. And now I need to add a third vessel to then put that somewhere so we can look at the results. So I'm going to add one more vessel here. It's going to be a Google Cloud Storage one, so we can upload that file there. So we're going to do that. I'm going to paste that file name in there. So we're going to upload a text file to GCS as the name of that vessel. The bucket name, Shipyard Solutions Internal. The file name, I'm going to name this, it was the first project, so I'm just going to name this first project.txt. So it's going to override that name that it gave it in the second vessel and name it that inside of Google Cloud Storage. So we need our service accounts from Google Cloud. Paste that in there. Looks like we're good and set up now. So now I can connect these together. Connect these together here. And I can go back and name my fleet. I can name this YouTube to OpenAI using Python. Okay, so this looks like it's good to click Save and Finish. So this will take us to a page telling us that the fleet has been created successfully. And once we're on this page, we'll want to click Run Your Fleet. This is going to schedule the fleet to run immediately. In Shipyard, we call this an on-demand run. So if you're looking at our documentation and see on-demand run, that's what we're referring to. Anytime you're working with a fleet, you can always click the purple Run Now button on the top right-hand corner of the fleet page. That's going to kick off an on-demand run for that specific fleet that you're working with. There's also two other ways inside of Shipyard to kick off a fleet run using our triggers tab here. So we have a scheduling trigger where you can run things based on timing. And then we also have an API trigger where you can kick off fleet runs programmatically as well. So you can see whenever you kick off an on-demand run inside of Shipyard, it takes us over to the fleet log, where it gives us kind of a live view of what's happening inside of our fleet run. So you can see that we have some information on the top of the status, how it kicked off with the on-demand trigger there, how many vessels, and then the duration in the billable runtime, as well as when it started and when it's going to end when it gets there. So you can see inside of our Gantt chart view in the middle, if a vessel is green, that means it's completed. If it's this yellowish orange color, that means it's currently running. So you can see in the Gantt chart that the audio from the YouTube video downloaded in around 6 seconds. And then the transcribing process is ongoing as we speak. And so it's that yellowish orange color saying that it's currently running still. And you can see the same information happening down there on the bottom of your screen as well. You can see that we have our first vessel download audio from YouTube that completed in that 7 seconds. And the transcribing of the YouTube video is currently still going. So we'll jump back in whenever that finishes. Okay, so we can see that transcription's finished using OpenAI's Whisper. And so now we're jumping over into uploading the text file into Google Cloud Storage. And so now that one is also finished. So now I can go up into Google Cloud Storage. I can refresh this page. And you can see there's our first project.txt that we just generated. And if I download that, it's going to bring up, there's that text for our video. So I can copy that text and then go back to our YouTube studio, click on the subtitles here, use YouTube's auto sync, can paste that in, and then YouTube's going to automatically bring up like time my transcription to my video. I can click done here. So it says changes saved, processing may take a few hours. So it's working through putting the time to those words. But as soon as that's done, we'll have transcriptions on this YouTube video. So in this video, we went through how to use Python code to download audio from a YouTube video, then transcribe it using OpenAI's Whisper service, and then actually put it inside of your YouTube video. If you have any questions about this solution or how you can use Shipyard in your organization, use the link in the description to set up a time to chat with our team of data experts. If you want to see more tutorials like this one, check out these related videos.